What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Didn't realize I'm muted. So yeah, I was just saying we might have positions here if we're able to get to 2611. 2614 is still a bit steep for us here, but 2611 we can look for some positions. Six, 12, 5. Chat, let's take a buy right here, right now. So I know it's early, but just took a buy right here. 2612 dot 2613 flat actually came out to. The spread's a bit jumpy. Spread's at 3.5, almost 4. So got a buy position here at 2613 flat. It was really based off the hourly level. So we got a 30 closure back up above range. I know we didn't have much of a breakdown, but I haven't had time for a breakdown yet. All right, and we're gonna take another buy right here, right where we are right now at 2611.29. Right there, 2611.2. And we're looking to fill some of this range up. We had this trade that I'm in right now is based off the 30, closing above this range. Okay, and not having a top wick, and us coming down and tapping this support area. Okay, so that's what our positions are based on. We're going to look for this candle to come up and create some kind of top wick on a 30, or we're going to wait on the 4-hour closure here. One of the two. Yeah, we're either looking for this 30 to flip here, or we're looking for a closure of this 30, which would also be a 4-hour closure at that point. It just made sense. It gave us a top wick with a pretty steep top wick. This is over 20 pips, 20 pips for top wick. And very first thing we did was create a bottom wick to tap this support that we closed above. All right, chat. Gonna look for one more buy right here, right where we are. 2609.6. Yeah, if we just end up blowing through all of this and flipping bearish on the hourly, then I mean, it is what it is. But we expect this to come up and drive through. All right, I'm gonna close full my positions right here. just closed full or closed all 6 positions. So we had 6 positions running. We closed them all. And I'll give you a pip count in 1 second. Let me see if the signals went through completely. Let's just tell them close full. Not loose full. Last trade on stream, you won a total of 19.9 pips, so 20 pips. W. I mean, we have to close there at that area. We have to close here. This level across right here. Price broke this level, and what it did was it came up, it tapped this area and came down again. So as it started coming up and it gave us a chance to close there and manage risk, I closed. I would have closed there if we were been up 20 pips or down 20 pips. I would have closed at this very area regardless. Just the way this candle started behaving at this area and tapping into this areas. So 20 pips. W. W, W, W. Win number 284. We also had over 100 pips yesterday for the bank holiday. That was pretty lovely. All right, let's put it buys plus 20. The third pineapple was based on these wicks to the left, this area right here. It's going to see some kind of play here. So as we tap these wicks, that's where we had our third pineapple, or a second pineapple, our third position. Damn, so we just showed up, and that was the position. You sold, I bought, we both won. Amazing. As long as we don't argue who's right, right? It's just different perspective. What was that? Oh, Nick, we hear you. I don't know if you're on the phone, but we hear you. Okay, hold on. Let me mute him. He literally sat down and said, "Yep, I'm in." That's what I typically do for like Asian session. I'll look at it. If it looks good, I'm in. If it doesn't, I'm out. The volume yesterday, the bank holiday, almost felt like fake news. We discussed it in the private session on Sunday, where a lot of times for news, the market will just push through a range. It doesn't pull back. It just gets to where it needs to go. This market is not for arguers. The one who argue more never succeed in life. Everyone sees things differently. Yeah. Right? Doesn't mean others wrong. Thanks for teaching that in your streams. Yeah, just perspective, different perspective. Guess who's back? Lions win. Awesome. That's when I look for that 1 minute confluence. I took Sunday 2 times as well as last night. Okay. Turn on the lights behind you. I don't know what earthquake you're talking about. Now he's open for business? Yeah. That's my open sign. Good thing we managed that trade. Yeah, I told you, like, if up 20 pips or down 20 pips, I would have closed here regardless. Because the market gave us a chance to get out. Right? Look at this 5 minute. Market gave you a chance to get out. Created a top wick. You got to get out there. And then... Nice. So give us the rundown of your Asian trades. We had Asian trades for Sunday Asian, and then we had yesterday for bank holiday. We had some sells. Can you go over some of the sells you took yesterday? I can. I'm not in the mood. I don't know if you guys see it. My that's why I'm talking a bit low. My voice has been raspy. My throat hurts. Yeah, I'm not feeling too well. So I was a bit late this morning. $6.31. I sold right here. 31, 33, 34. We sold this whole area, this candle. And I believe there was a level there that we were approaching. Yeah, just the way it started printing. It was honestly more of an experienced trade than a playbook trade, just knowing what the market tends to do during bank holidays. If it's driving through the range, it was just we were going to fill that range. Yeah, I think this top wick right here, this is what we sold. This is what we sold. this candle. Looks for the signal going to be called during Asian. There's signals during Asian, but there are a lot more signals during New York because there's just a lot more opportunity during New York. Probably just gotta hit the weed. You need to stop smoking, brother. Everybody got different advice. I'm definitely gonna smoke this J or have a few pulls. Did you already do a breakdown for the market today? No, I haven't. I've been bumming it. I was really, honestly, I was hoping to hop on here, have a trade, and just log off. But I think we'll see the 4-hour through. Feel bad. There's people that like showed up, waited for a while to be here. The ranges are massive. It's 200 pips here, 130 pips here. Just 285 pip candles. One way, the other one the other way. Yeah, we're gonna watch for the 4-hour closure here. Be interesting how the next 4-hour opens up. I see Dombo's story uploading mic and cameras. Don't you dare stop streaming New York Wicks. I don't know what you're talking about. We're here. We're here. We're in New York. That's what we're doing. That's what we're streaming. Take a trade yet? Yes, we took a trade like 20 minutes ago. Appreciate that, Creed. Definitely appreciate that. Gang, give me 1 minute. I feel like shit. I'm gonna step outside for like maybe 2 minutes. We can still talk. I'm just going outside. Damn. My knucklehead ass went outside with no lighter. Dumbass. Fuck were you gonna do? Rookie mistake, yeah. I'm just here for the weed. That's funny. How do you stop your urge to not pop a lot size like 10 times higher than yours? Because I'd be feeling some type of way once this trade here would be going against us, and I might mismanage it because I'd be feeling some type of way, right? I might base my actions on how I'm feeling when I'm seeing that drawdown versus basing my actions on logic, right? I'm used to seeing a certain, you know, I'm okay, and my relationship with money is at a certain point where I'm used to seeing certain numbers, certain digits, and if I'm gonna see 10x that in drawdown, it's gonna invite unwanted emotions, which is everything I'm trying to do is get rid of those unwanted emotions, right? I'd rather drop my lot size 10 by 10 times than raise it by 10 times. It's a slow process raising your lot sizes. I remember going from 1 to 3 to 4 to 5, like, then back to 1, right? Like, that was tough. Peppermint tea. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, 20 lots. Took to last week, raising my lot size in both time closed out of fear when the trade went my way. Had I stuck to my normal too, I would have been fine. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to avoid. You want to trade to the point where you're severely under risking, right? As your account grows, but you don't raise your lots, and then you can raise your lots comfortably. Once again, there's no be-all end-all one way to do shit. That's just how I approach things. That 30 flip? No, not yet. Okay. Switch to the 10-minute? No, no messy. No messy. Hey guys, haven't watched these streams for years. Is he profitable? I don't know, man. I guess you're just gonna have to, I don't know, is he? You're gonna have to stick around and find out. Let's see the 23-minute. All right, I got you. Let's bring out the 23-minute. 23-minute held resistance so far. Still holding 8 minutes on the 23-minute. Ten-minute chart.
How about no?
It's not profitable. He's on here every day for the hell of it. Yeah, we're just scamming people. That's what we do. Would you be interested in buys since we have only broken out of range 1 until now? Yeah, I'm very interested in buys. It's just going to depend on what this candle does. I'm interested in both buys and sells. A lot depends on the opening of the next 4 hour in about 1 minute. Have a level of 2606.21. It's just a minor level in the grand scheme of things. Although that's where we reject it. Yeah, that's why you have that level, right? Yeah, it's a minor level there, from the way I see things. Got to be careful here. The smaller time frames are not lining up with this bullish closure here on the previous 4 hour. Hourly closed above. 4 hour closed above too, barely, but above. And I like, maybe is that the level, or is the level here, right? Is it up here? It's just a bit arbitrary, and all the other time frames are giving us a different story, right? We closed bullish here. No top wick on the 15, 30 closed bearish, respecting this area. That's interesting. Yeah, this isn't an area I would typically take a wick entry on. At some point, you'd expect this to break the high, but this isn't the 4-hour I would take this on. So we might never flip. I don't know if we're gonna drive down. We might just get a weak bearish closure here and then a top wick on the next candle, and we're just, you know, slowly but surely gonna end up just doing this before we reject. Because what happened here, right? Markets created a support. Once it finds resistance here, it's gonna fill the range. I just don't know if this is resistance or is it gonna flip bullish here on the 4 and fill the range up here. Sorry, wrong color. Right, so we may get a flip. So it's a bit arbitrary here, so that's why I'm not looking for a bottom wick entry. I'm gonna wait for some more candles to print. Yeah, but on the 30 and on the 4-hour, this looks great. The 30 held support. How steep is that? It's a 27 pip bottom wick already. This is a 200 pip range down here. The 1-hour and the 4-hour look ready to give you 100 pips. Where's my shit? Yeah, I'm of the opinion that we're gonna need to see a top wick here on this candle, on this 4-hour, and where better to drive up from than from all of these wicks. So let's see how long it takes to get there. You know what? Scratch that. We already had that pullback that I'm talking about. I almost didn't notice it right here on the 30. We came back and we tapped that area. And we couldn't drive. We only got up to here. So we're probably gonna need to break those lows to get up further. Maybe it respects it. Are you waiting for sales confirmation? I'm waiting for just any confirmation, buy or sell. I don't have either. I don't have an edge here. flip. Yeah, it's 30 pips here. 25 to the flip. Yeah, that flip is still below this level. We can flip, make a very small top wick, and come right back down. That's a possibility. Not saying that's the probable case, but that's a possibility as well here with this level being above. Five's gonna flip. That's what we didn't want, right? We said we can close bearish here, and the next candle can give us a top wick and come down. We drew it out. That's a possibility. Doesn't mean it will. The likelier probability, it's more probable that it'll come up, because all the higher time frames are bullish here. 1 hour, 4 hour, and the 30 respected support. That's the likelier play, but it's not like 80-20 or 90-10 here, right? So that's why I'm not in here. God, my nose is stuffed. I feel like shit. Candles printing side by side here. This is clearly a decision area, right? This level here. So let the market decide if it's going to continue up or going to come down. Yeah, it was a 30 pick drive here already. 40 pips. People at the Zoom door? No, nobody here. I think that was a while back. come up to a daily flip here. That would be interesting. The thing is, the daily's got massive range, right? But even if you come up on the daily, you're gonna come down and retest the lows either tomorrow or later on today. If not the whole wick, then to at least this area here, 2606. Your job is to, with that understanding that it should retest those lows, for you to get the most optimal position. Where is it likely to reject? I have a theory the views are low here because people are learning and tipping, unlike other streams where they have to keep coming back because they don't learn. It's just a theory, Frankie. I don't agree either. It's just a theory. Later, Raj. Waiting for this 30 to close. Oh, first we're going to see the 15 through here in 30 seconds. We might get a light candle and price come back down. But if it doesn't, because it is going to close bullish at this support here. It's going to be a little tough here if there's no top wick, right? Because that means that's the range, that's the resistance. It's got a top wick. No, it doesn't have a top wick. So you got a light candle on the 15, but the 30 is still open. The 30 looks great. The 1 hour is still open. The 4 hour is still open, right? Just opened, and they all have a bottom wick, and they're all coming up. Now you just need some closures on the smaller time frame above the most recent resistances, and we'll take this up to fill the range up. Views low in comparison to the past. Yeah, we used to average 900 to like 1100 viewers. I don't know what happened. Huh. Not the FVG. That was because Asian session viewers are different regions, different time zone. They were spill-off viewers from down below that were accustomed to watching him, but over time they dissipated. You will acquire more viewers of your own as you continue streaming. I think just a lot of people stopped fucking with Devious and anyone associated with Devious after August. You get your female co-host numbers. True. What happened after August? The MAM account happened. You are confusion. I think the 5 to 600 that are here on the daily, that's the loyal ones that are always here, have been here, and aren't going anywhere. That's the loyalist leftover. This can get very tricky here. Remember, last 15 light candle, you're tapping a resistance area. If you don't blast through this really heavy right now, you can come back down in range. This candle can flip bearish, re-break the lows. Unless you stop smoking. Bro, I've been riding this with you when you were just doing Asian session. Now we here and you have control over New York session. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for being here. For me, it makes so much sense to now come up. We did what we need to do, of course. Tap into 2606 would have been perfect, but it's still done enough for the daily. Could flip. Yeah, the daily could flip. But I'm just not gonna bank on that right now. This 4 hour could still flip. There's really nothing that make gold go higher. Remember, when we speak like that, we speak in really short terms, right? Like we could have had entries on that bottom wick for 50 or 60 pips. That doesn't mean it's driving bullish now, but we could have taken advantage of this, right? So, you mean higher from where we are right now? Yeah, price action. These levels, these historical levels might make it go higher than the point where we're at right now. Is it going to turn it bullish? I don't know. We're speaking very short time frames. Seven minutes for closure, but it can push here before that, expecting NYSE open. Let's just see what happens. What Wix 9 would love to see. This is what I would love to see. This candle will give us top wick entries here. So let's see if we can make that happen now. Come on, gold. You can do it. What up, Damon? Nope, fucker's gonna push up. Forties and 50s. Yeah, I don't think we're getting there today. See some sells. No, I'm looking for this 30 to close in 4 minutes. And if it's still like this side by side closures within these previous candle bodies, we're gonna wait a little more. I see nothing as of yet. I see nothing to take advantage of as of yet. The market has not shown its hand. Will this be a bottom wick on this 5 to flip bullish and close above 26.15? Or will this 15 close bearish, 30 bullish? We need all these time frames to line up. So the 30 is gonna. Well, let's see what happens here. So we got 3 minutes. It's a lot of time. But by the looks of it right now, it looks like it's gonna close bullish, respecting this support at 2611.3. But it's also respecting the most recent resistance that it's made on a previous candle. So I'm gonna need a drive here. The market's trying to make a decision. It's gonna hold the support or it's gonna break down. And once I see a drive from this area, whether down or up, I'll get in on the candle after. Took a sell 26.14. Good shit. I don't know, that was tough to take, right? Because that's the 1 hour re-breaking its own high and driving here. That's pretty tough to take a sell there. Maybe you're going off this 5. What did we just say? This 5 can just make a bottom wick here and flip bullish, continue up. Hold on a second, guy. I need a tissue for my issue. Voice is very low today. Yeah, I'm like my voice is gone. My throat hurts. I'm just under the weather. Wick's getting sick. So yeah, not too much excitement in my voice, but it's all in the charts. Smoking Bush, no. No Reggie Bush. Mile took 20 pips. Good shit, Jose. No way, Jose. Some warm milk with whiskey. You Irish? People at the Zoom door. Come on in. Can't make a decision here. Can't make up its mind. Oh, would this be lovely if this 1 hour can close bearish? That would be lovely. Take 10,000 units D3 with K2. Mortal Kombat 7. 100 micrograms. And zinc 50F meal and 400 magnesium. Glycinate before bed every day will boost your immune system. Or it'll teach me algebra in the metric system. One of the two, for sure. Cayenne pepper shot in the morning. Or ginger shot. I'll take a ginger shot. I have ginger shots in the fridge. Can we just blast through here like we drew it out? Come on. Fucker. If this could break down and close bearish, be lovely below this area, below the most recent support, that 2606.2. If we can close below there, yeah, we'll be looking for top wick sells on the next 1 hour candle. You have no idea how powerful that combination of vitamins are. It cured my hypothyroidism. What did you have? Hashimoto? Really? That's crazy. And it cured your Hashimoto? So you know, you didn't take like Synthroid, like levothyroxine and stuff like that? Oh, there's the 30 flip. It's pretty interesting. Oh, this is fuckery. There are people trapped in both directions in this candle right now. Got 10 on both sides of it. Yeah, boy, Hank the bank. Hank took the rebreak of the lows, closed at 10. Took the rebreak of the highs, closed at 10. He just got chopped up. Yeah, this is not a pretty candle. Yeah, the market hasn't made a decision here. I will say this though, it's keeping up with structure, right? It's creating higher lows, higher highs here with every candle. Just got smacked around. I don't know what it's doing here, just pure fuckery. Doesn't make sense to re-break the lows now all of a sudden. After it re-broke the lows, created a low, broke the high, re-broke the low, then re-broke the high, and now it's gonna re-break the low. The re-break of the re-break of the re-break of the re-break. I don't know. And another 10. Lovely. How lovely. Hank just stealing from the markets? Yeah. Hank is sitting in his room right now debating if this shit is legal. He's trying to figure out if he's gonna get a knock on the door. What is keeping you out of this? What are you waiting to see? A push here. We have indecision. Indecision here. This range is keeping me out of here. This range. This thing has not made up its mind, right? We know wicks are ranges, right? And this candle is nothing but wicks, right? This is basically one big range that we're in. And what I need is for us to get out of this area. Not trade in this little Rubik's Cube over here. Can we hit a flex to get our energy up? Hey, I'm always down for a flex. Flex will do a body good. Let's go chat. Let's get the flex in. If you have speakers or family next to you or you're at work, turn the shit down because it's about to get wild in here. All right, let's go. Let's get this flex. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Really flex them buys. Yeah. They make you feel great. Which way to the bathroom? The daily flex. Chained arms this morning, almost cramped up there. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Couldn't hit mute quick enough. You're fired. $15 closed. Yeah, 15 closed. Creating a bottom wick. Or is it? Because the 30 just flipped. So is this the bottom wick for the 15? Looking like it. $30's holding this resistance so far though. I think the 1 hour is gonna have all the data you want. Oh shoot. Our tape ended. Alright, can we get this fucking bearish push already? Oh man, if this 1 hour can close the way we drew it out. Done for the day, grab 60 pips. That's a W. Two tomatoes, tablespoon of honey, and a good chunk of ginger. If figure everything together and enjoy. Yeah, you can't enjoy much at this moment. Gold acting like a bitch today. Indecisive. Well, it gives you clues, right? If you really zoom in on the smaller time frames, it starts leaving clues as to what it's gonna, you know, do on the higher time frame, because the smaller time frames flow into the higher time frames, and that's how you get candles lining up, right? When they start flowing into each other, and then you get your entries once the higher time frames start flowing into the smaller time frames as well. Once you can go back, you can go from the 15 out to the 4 hour, back down to the 15, and it's all lined up. You're going to be on the right side of history at that point. Just eat garlic clove with some honey on the top, but chew the fuck out of the garlic, make it more potent. Yeah, you sleep mad good after garlic. Especially if I chew the fuck out of it, I'll sleep mad good. You know how I know? Because I'll sleep alone. Ain't nobody gonna be next to me if I eat a whole shitload of garlic. I have a big ass bed just to myself. Proper poo breath, but it's worth it. Yeah. I like garlic bread, garlic butter, garlic aioli. Garlic steak, yeah, I have me some garlic filet mignon. Garlic weed, no, that's just...
Stop it. Get some help.
Hello from Canary Islands. Hello to Canary Islands. Your sweat will still reek though, unfortunately. Yeah, the shit's gonna be seeping through your pores. You take a few pills, it's like fish oil. It's gonna be seeping right through your pores. Flip bearish here, huh? This is lovely. Let's go. Just push heavy in the next 10 minutes below 2606. And so we could have positions on the next hourly. Wix, my toxic trade is trying to take the same position or similar to yours when you enter, even though it wasn't completely aligned for my strategy. How do I move past this? Well, you can't manage risk your way on my position, right? You have to manage risk my way on my position, because there's a reason I take entries at certain places because it has risk management in mind. If you're going to use your risk management, use your risk management on your positions, right? You can't take a trade from one strategy and then use a different strategy for risk management, or use risk management from a different strategy. You can, but it's just dumb, yeah. I feel like, Tom, if you're gonna take my position or something similar to what I'm doing, you have to manage risk according to that same plan. We got 6 minutes here, chat, for this 1 hour to close. Right? We drew this out before that we were looking for. We drew this out about 40 minutes ago. Right? We're looking for this. If we can get that, then we'll look for top wick entries here. But if we don't have this push and we close where we are right now on this 1 hour, I will probably call it a session. So we need this to re-break its own low. Honestly, we just need this to re-break its own low or its own high. If it can do that before these next 5 minutes are up, we will look for positions. Sometimes I think maybe I missed something with my analysis. No, it's your analysis. How can you think you missed something if it's your analysis? No, you do your analysis and that's it. And if there's something off, then you go back to that position. You try to figure out what's off. If everything seemed right, right? We got 4 minutes. I'm gonna step outside and do the damn thing for 1 second. Loud ass bird. Yeah. It's a gift from the Canary Islands. Apparently Wix 9 has a lot of fans over there. Yeah, I missed the 20 piece. Like, yeah. This is way. It was over an hour ago. Have we rebroken the low? Get more people on camera. I love it. Yeah, the Zoom's growing. You know he winning. Yes, sir, Tom. You got it. This candle has been keeping up with structure so far, though, on the 30. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. That is an ugly 1 hour candle. That's ugly. Huh. I don't know, that's a leg candle on the 30. That's a leg candle on the 1 hour. Still a bearish candle at resistance though, right? So you have the onion going on, but this closes as a leg candle. There's no bottom wick on the 15. Huh. And no bottom wick here is throwing me off on the 30, but we'll see. Well, I think you need to have another candle print. That previous 1 hour, previous 30-minute candle, NYSE open didn't give us shit. think we're gonna need to watch this 15 close, chat, and then hold on a second. All right, let's see. We got some time here. Yeah, 5. Closed bearish and took a bottom wick first, right off this area. This is interesting because it could come down here pretty heavy. What's scaring me is this no wick, no bottom wick on that previous candle. But this just attempted to come down. Rebreaking the lows. It's so interesting. Chat, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a sell right here. Just took a sell. 2606.12. Just took a sell. I'm gonna expect this to push through here. The 5 created a top wick and broke the low, then came up, rebroke the top wick, rebroke the high, and then rebroke the low again. And then we rebroke all the lows here. This previous wick and everything. Alright, chat. I'm gonna take a sell right here. 2607.84. whoops, what am I doing? So I'm looking for the 5 to come back down here after this top wick, after making the top wick at this point. If it does close bullish, then I'm looking for a bottom wick on the next 5. Okay. My only other pineapple area would be 260915, I think. Okay, so the 5 closed bullish. I look for a 5 to make a bottom wick, which means I'll take a sell at 20. I think as soon as this comes up, 2609.5. That's where I look for a sell. Obviously, you don't want it to get there because that's looking like a 15 flip. But I think that's my next area of pineapple. It's actually 2609 flat here. If we can get there, that would be lovely. Or let's take a sell right here. Took another sell right as the 5 flipped. And then if it does come up and starts tapping these areas, that's where I'll have another pineapple at 2609. Yep, right here. Taking another sell right here. I can't close on rebreaks of anything. I have 3 pineapples. I have my original position, 3 pineapples, but I gotta wait for this 15 to close. I have to wait for it to close. I can't do anything until it closes. Oh, wait, my last pineapple. 6. Yeah, I gotta wait for this 15 to close. 2 minutes left in it. Five had a chance. And if the 15 flips and closes bullish here, that's a lick candle, so I might have more positions. A lot depends on how it closes here. Seconds. 10 seconds. Right, 15 closed bearish here. Yeah, you might see 30 flip here, but the 15 did close bearish. So I'm going to look to fill this wick, either full or partially, but I'm going to look for a fill of this wick to the left. Yeah, no bottom wick here. So I'm gonna need a closure. I understand the 30's flipping, right? But I'm gonna need a closure on the 15. I mean, it's a heavy wick we left to fill. Zoom door, I got you. Yeah, there's a few people at the Zoom door. My bad, I didn't see you. Sweaty balls. Yeah, sweaty balls. For now it is. It's tough. I don't know what it respected here. What's the level here that it's respecting? There's just nothing here. There's no level there. And we've driven through this area 1, 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be just clean. Like, you see this here to the left? Yeah, I would look at this area and say there's play there, but we've driven straight through here. 1, 2, 3. And the fourth time, right here, we drove straight through here. Yeah, that's tough. Minutes left here on this 15. Four-hour daily, fine, but the 4 hour is a long candle. It should technically, the way you make that low is you'll retest that low before driving up. So I'm not saying it shouldn't drive up. I'm saying it'll typically fill this range here to the left, this clean range to the left before driving up. And there's no catalyst to drive. There's nothing to drive the market realistically. Where's the catalyst to drive us? Damn it. Oh, okay, so this is a support here on the 5 where it's tapping. This is interesting. This could get very interesting. All right. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This clean range here to the left. Like this needs to make more sense. It's tried twice. Three times to break this low. Alright gang, you know what? I'm gonna close full right here. I think it was somewhere around break even. I'll go. Yeah, once I saw break even, that's what I closed. Just the ugly entry on my behalf. Closed full. Yeah, I closed when I saw 3 or 4 pips. But it's jumping up and down, so yeah, I closed over here. I didn't expect, I expected this range to fill, but I didn't expect this to push this heavy. Just a shitty entry initially, pullback wise, range wise. Yeah, minus 14.8 in the signal channel. I see it. I honestly wanted to take another pineapple here. It came up here and flipped right away that I was just like, all right, let's just leave it at that. This was the last pineapple because anything above this is the re-break of the 30 high. Let's close this out. And we're gonna have more trades probably here in 4 minutes. That wasn't a smart closure. We should... kicking myself. Just... yeah, mental capital spending. Right here, this was the smart closure. Right here, this range that I mentioned 4 or 5 times that we drove straight through here. This closure here, 260635. It's alright. It's alright. We'll have more opportunities right now. You got emotional? No, I'm scared of this level. This is the level of all these bottom wicks and then you come up. I just didn't want to do that. Definitely not emotional. I'm just paying attention to levels. But if we were logical about it, we would say, hey, these wicks still came down to here, and this was just clean drives up and down this area. So this was the most logical close. No, definitely not emotional. If I was emotional, I would have closed like in massive drawdown. Anything could have happened there. No, but what made the most sense was this closure, not this closure. We'll lock in here. We got 2 minutes for this candle to close. It's finally doing something that we wanted it to do. One minute, right? So here's the deal. Chat, we're gonna take a sell right here, right where we are right now, because this candle is gonna close bearish regardless. If it comes up, we'll have pineapples. If it comes down, great. took a sell there. 2604.85 is my sell. Alright, I'm going to close half here. Closed half at 8 pips. I'm going to move my stops to BE. And I'm going to close full right here on the second position at 13 pips. All right. Congratulations. That's more than we just lost. All right, now wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're looking for a top wick. First idea was flawless. Yeah. I would have never held it to where we are right now. Never. I would have been out. If I was still in there, I would have been out here. This is 2606.3. Just, you know, being real. And being honest. Pips. I'll take that. Chat, do we add the L over here in the record? This shit got no bottom wick. I think 2605.4 if you can. $284.47. Yeah, so we didn't. It's supposed to be 48 now. 8 ball still holding. Yeah, you the 8 ball, bro. Yeah, I was looking for a top wick to here. 05, 2605, that previous wick over here. Never quite got there, which is still okay. You still have time, you still have range, you still have volume, and you still have direction. Gonna call it and wait for some more trades. I'm really curious to see what happens here. Yeah, I think I might have more position. Maybe we'll save it for the signal channel. I don't know. But I haven't called it a session yet. A lot of pip and dippers here today. A lot of pip and dippers. Yeah, Wix will call it when he's done. That's right. You prefer no commissions or low spread? Both. But I had to choose one. Low spread. I trade based off market price, right? I need the spread to be as close as possible to market price. We scalp, right? When you take a trade for the signal channel, is it possible to warn us 1 or 2 minutes before you take it? If it's a New York session, no, because I'm on stream here. But if it's outside of New York session, if I'm not streaming, then yeah, if I can be like, I'm looking at the charts here or something. Light little 310 pip day. Did you have 31 10 pip trades, bro? He said, yep. Of course. Why wouldn't you? I finished up 20%. You were down 20% in that trade. You over leveraged, my brother. But I'm glad that you got a W. I'm glad that you held through it because of logic, right? If this was to flip bullish and close bullish here, then it's a different story. But it never did. We really want to see the hourly candle here. That's what we want. We want this 1 hour candle here to not push really much further, but there's 20 minutes left. So we could be at like 2,500 in 20 minutes for all we know. I asked a question previously. Where? Oh, music by Rush. Welcome to X's table. Well, how much earlier did you ask it, Dev? Did you ask it like yesterday's stream early, or like scroll up the chat early? Oh, does a flip, I see it. Does a flip equal same potential after a flip? That happens when it breaks the previous candle high. Flip equal same potential after a flip. That happens when it breaks the previous candle high and the flip. I'm not too sure what you're asking. My risk per position is 3%. Oh. He thought they didn't go. Yo, I had that happen so many times. And then like at one point I took a whole bunch of orders and they showed up an hour and a half later, just randomly my MT5 just opened buys, I think it was. Just randomly, like an hour and a half after price has played out, everything, it just all opened. That was, oh, you were there for that, huh? That was terrible. Yeah, they paid me back, but I was like, I was sitting outside smoking. All of a sudden, I see positions open up on my broker. I ran inside. I closed every single position as soon as they fucking opened. As soon as I saw them. I was waiting for the break of previous candle high at 2610. Okay. And I was going to enter after a rebreak of its own low. You were waiting for it to re-break the high so you can set sell stops on the re-break of the low, but you never got a chance because it never re-broke the high. Yeah, if it re-broke the high, it's not coming back down. That would be the 30. That would have been the 30 breaking its own high here at that point. That would have been a 30 push after getting a previous bearish leg candle. Yeah, that would have been it. I don't think you wanted to re-break that high, to be honest. That was fucking weird. My YouTube just crashed for a quick second. Flip after break of highs, or just a candle flipping bullish. That probably would have been a candle flipping bullish. Huh. This is everybody's favorite shampoo play. Just had my first big W trade. Couldn't be happier. Incredible. Amazing. You got a Discord? Yes, exclamation point Discord. find that with the current volume, the bottom and top wicks are as important. It's not just about the wicks. Like, you don't look at it as just a candle and a wick. It's the way price moves, right? I look at it a little bit deeper than that, right? It's levels that price needs to tap before going anywhere. That's how I look at it, right? So if these wicks, this is just a level it needs to tap before making a higher time frame decision. Right? This doesn't mean it's going to reject here. It means it's going to react here. Right? And we're seeing a reaction, but the reaction could be a pullback, could be a rejection. We don't know. You will know with candles closing and then seeing if they fall in line with other time frames, right? Like the 30 and the 1. Right? And then you'd expect this 1 hour to make a bottom wick, or the next 1 hour and 15 minutes to make a bottom wick, some kind of bottom wick, right, before just driving up, because we don't typically see price reverse in one candle, like the market reverse in one candle. So this is likely to head down a bit lower from where it is right now, but we'll see in 15 minutes where price is. What am I looking for? I'm looking for an hourly closure, and if we close like we are right now, I will look for top wick sells to come down here. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
So you can carry on with current direction without, say, a bottom wick as it hasn't hit your area yet. Yeah, I guess. I guess that sounds right. What % chance do you think we all gonna become hella rich and successful if we show up to the streams every day and actually lock in on the value? I mean, you want to talk real statistics, like real stats? Very low, incredibly low. The odds are stacked against you, and like, they're not just stacked, they're pineapple stacks. The odds are pineappled and stacked against you. But every single one of you can do it. Every single one of you can beat those odds, right? But realistically, it will be a very small minority. And if everybody could do it, it wouldn't have value to you. You would not find this as valuable if it's just anybody can get this done. I will say this though, I think being on the live streams and trading and watching concepts that are first described and then play out, right? Watch them play out in real time and them sticking in your head, right? It's worth a lot more than any boot camp or any in-person or any course, I think, can teach you. I think the very act of being here live in the markets with skin in the game, right, and learning concepts and then watching them play out live in real time, I don't think anything beats that in terms of value. trading personality. I don't know. I think it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Don't focus on these things. Don't focus on these stats that are irrelevant. Forget your personality. Just don't give yourself fucking excuses or reasons to have an excuse. Don't even start that conversation. Just do it. Just get it done. Fuck your personality. Nobody likes you anyway, right? But they like money. So just get it done. You gotta have self-control, right? Self-control comes with getting wiser, being humbled, you know, experience. Damn, Eddie. Your girl's mean. Oh, Spectral at the door. Come on in. Oh, unless you have a girl. Glad you threw that in there. We was all wondering and shit. Chat, we got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. You know how much shit I could do in 8 minutes? Chat, I just walked outside barefoot and it fucking feels great. Like, yo, go outside barefoot today. Like, I mean, don't fucking put on your suit and tie and barefoot it through the fucking New York subway. But like, I'm standing on grass here, not in a subway. You know what I'm saying? Go stand on some grass barefoot. Is 0 degrees Celsius? Well, damn, that's when water freezes. You're fucked. They're not watching it. Is this a good buy zone? No, we're looking for sells in 5 minutes. That's what I'm looking for. Why sells? You see any bullish candles? Yeah, me neither. Why sells? It came to me in a dream. The sell move is already gone. So that's it. We're not heading down no more from where we are. Maybe you're right. Let's come up a little so we could head down to where we are. Now that I don't overtrade, need a side hustle I can do while keeping an eye on the charts. Do a little fraud. A little fraud on the side. What's your point where you call it a day and stop trading when my mental capital is spent? What Green said. Got 100 seconds here. Oh, people at the Zoom ski. The Zoom door ski. Shit, thanks for having me. Still taking notes. Try to communicate in the YouTube chat. I don't really look at the Zoom chat, but yeah, I'm looking for positions here in 1 minute. What could keep us out of possible positions is no wick. on the closure. You want a tap into here, 2600 flat, 20 seconds here. I'm looking for sells at around 2600. Like right here, I'm gonna take a sell. Just took a sell, chat. 25.99.5. Okay, 25.99.5. Okay. We're really looking for the flip here. And we might have more positions here at, I'll tell you, 2602. Actually, no, I'm lying. We're going to take more positions here right now. 2600.6. And if we pull up more and we blast up through here, it's going to be 2602. So I have 2600 as a position right now. And possible 2602. All right. You know what? Let's just close full here. Yeah, I closed full here as we came back to break even on that position. It's gonna come down probably a little bit more to the flip, but I'm mentally capital spent. W. Fucking W. Can I get some fucking likes, yo? Can I get some fucking likes? $444 of yous watching. Just last trade on stream, you won a total of 16.6, 17 pips. $17 pips. Win number 286. All broken down live on stream. All discussed prior, during, and explained after. As you can see, we don't really need the price to drive any lower than what it was, right? We just said, all right, if we're not going to come down lower than we are, where we are, we're just going to wait for it to come up so it can come back lower to the point where we were at that point. Literally what we said. Although I personally believe it will come down lower. Just a matter of time. One of my biggest days a month? Yes, that's W. What was the idea behind the trade? Because previous candle had no bottom wick. It did have a bottom wick. I said if we don't have a bottom wick, we won't take it. It did. It's just ranges are massive, but that's a 10 pip, 11 pip bottom wick. That's enough for an advantage point. The key was really bouncing off a resistance, right? After you bounce off a resistance, you'll retest the low. If you're not getting the flip, you're at least coming back to entry, right? And if you're gonna end up going, if price just reverses on you here and does, you know, and pulls up straight from this area, it's gonna need bottom wicks to drive up. So as it reverses on you, and let's say it does this, you have your pineapple, you have your pineapple, right? And the next candle you're gonna see the next candle do this, which will give you a chance to manage risk here, right? Saved by the pineapples. Just the whole point of taking the top wick entry, right, is not to be in here. And the thing is, it's volume, right? With volume, you're gonna get ranges filled. So we waited for the volume candle, that heavy push. That's all you needed, just that heavy push. We played the push while it was happening, but then on the closure, we played, you know, a refill of the range here. Pull up, refill. Right, this is what we played. Created a support right here, right? Came off resistance, filled the range. I just know what's happening on the 5 and the 15 and the 30 by looking at the 1 and how it prints, right? I can look at the 5 and understand how the 4 hour is looking, right? Thanks for teaching everyone this importance of showing up every day, being disciplined and patient. More value in that than catching the pips. Yes, yes. You gotta practice patience. Ranges are tricky. Perfect sells. We call the session. You're the best. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming through. Drop some likes, sub to the channel, turn on your notifications, and go follow the IG. But really, sub to the channel here and show up. I'm done here. For the session. I got a meeting in 20 minutes, so I gotta go. Wouldn't you just take a sell-off rip? 2611? 2611? No. It's a heavy push up here. It'll have to establish a resistance here at some once again. Just because it's done this, it was a resistance at one point doesn't mean it is now. Right? This wasn't really a resistance ever. This was a support. No, you're gonna need to see more candles printed to look for sells here. I used to think I understood support resistance, so I tuned into the stream and learned how to play the ranges. Wait for candle closures, taking wick entries. Yes, sir. All W's. Whoops, you just lost 200 viewers. Thanks. First you keep the pips stats, now you keep the viewers stats. Jay won't let me live this down. Why, Jay? Why? He does it so like nonchalantly, like, hey, you just lost 200 viewers. Whoops. Hope we cool though. Yeah, we cool. All right. I hope I feel better too. Let me go, gang. Let me call it a session. Yeah, mods, thank you so much for kind of understanding you a little now. Yeah, dope. All right, you said you were done for the day. Magic, 200 viewers left. That's what happens. Yep, that's what typically happens. Anyway, mods, thank you for helping me on the stream. Great session. One of the most valuable sessions we've had. Incredible. Just really lovely watching them play out, watching the positions play out, and reinforcing, right, the principles and the ideas that we discuss. I don't think, like I said, there's no course, there's no boot camp, there's no one-on-one that can really teach you this outside of, you know, outside of you doing it on your own on the charts with skin in the game. All right, that's my time, gang. Let's put up our outro. Here we go. Love and wisdom to you all. Mods, thank you so much. Zoom gang, I'll see you in the clubhouse, on the clubhouse side. Later, Kenny. Shout out to everyone that was on cam. But that's my time. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Have a good day, everyone.